During a recent visit to a mental institution for health and wellness, John Guthrie happened to ask the director what the criteria was that defined whether or not a patient should actually be admitted. Well, said the director, John, we fill a bathtub with water and we give them a teaspoon, we give them a teacup, and we give them a bucket. And then we tell them to empty the tub. Oh, said John, I understand. So a normal person would take the bucket and empty the tub because that gets the water out faster.
No! God, please, no!
No, said the director. A normal person would pull the plug. John, would you like a room near the window or the vending machines? Normal. We've all been trying to get back to normal. And all of us have been in our own way using teacups, teaspoons, buckets, and some of us have even pulled the plug. In many ways, we've pulled the plug from life as we used to know it. But we all, at the same time, want to be normal. So we've got different people all over the place using teaspoons, teacups, and buckets.
Do it! Just do it!
And some of us are even pulling the plug, quitting jobs, retiring early, changing locations. Sometimes we're pulling the plug on life and how we feel about life. So we're in this strange place of trying to get back to normal, and we're somewhere in between what psychiatrists would call post-traumatic stress reaction and burnout. But we're not quite in either location, we're in the middle someplace. And we're in the process now of defining what it means to be in the middle of this brand new, strange ennui, anxiety, and feeling of, I want things to be the way they used to be. But we don't know to go about it a certain way. We don't know how to go about it. So today, I'd like to offer you a simple, something that you can do right now, solution on what you can say to yourself and do so that you can be more all right. And I'm going to use the word hope. H-O-P-E. And H stands for heal thyself. In order to heal thyself, you've heard me say this before, you need at least 3 of the 5 pillars. The 5 pillars are sleep, proper amounts of sleep, the right kind of restorative sleep, changing your schedule so that you go to bed and you wake up at the same time every day, no matter what it takes to rearrange that. Sleep is key to restoring our mental health and well-being. Nutrition. It's all right to eat junk food if you want to, but eat the good stuff first. Properly nourish the brain, properly nourish the body. It raises our mental health and wellness, and there is less anxiety. We feel better, we have better energy. Fluids. Drink enough water throughout the day. And by fluids, I mean water and healthy fluids, although I know some of you prefer unhealthy fluids. Balance. Life's about balance. Movement. I say movement because movement is less offensive than exercise. 30 minutes a day, every single day. Break it up. 10, 10, 10, 15, 15, 30. 30 minutes a day, no weekends off. Gives the body and gives the mind a sense of mental health and wellness and well-being. We don't move enough. We're a society that's too convenient. We need to move.
I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. You like to move it.
Movement is how our body was designed, and it also helps us with our mental health and wellness. It raises our level of good, feel-good endorphins, and it reduces our anxiety. And finally, mindfulness. And mindfulness is really spirituality. And for some of you, that might be organized religion. For others, it might be music. It might be a walk on the beach. Spirituality and mindfulness is you being aware of who you are in the moment that you are and being completely at one with who you are and who you are as a human being. So that's H, heal thyself, with the 5 pillars. O stands for optimism. We all know people who are constantly pessimistic and cynical and always finding something wrong.
You're being extremely negative, Craig.
We're very good at finding things wrong. We're trained professionals. We look for problems. Our job is to find what's wrong. Well, I recommend that the O for optimism be find what's right. Pick what's right in your life first. Wake up each day and keep it simple. I woke up. I'm breathing. I have running water. I have a shower. I have food. I have gas in my car. Find all of the things that are going right in your life and notice them and make a shift. It's all right to keep track of what's not right, but don't let that be primary. P stands for patience. Be patient with yourself. Lord knows people are patient with you because it's easy for us to be difficult and angry and annoyed and irritable and not sure what's wrong. Practicing patience with other people takes a lot of energy and a lot of work, but it's even harder or more of a challenge to be patient with ourselves. So be kind to yourself. Be patient with yourself. You're going to take time. It's going to require some time for you to do these kinds of changes in your life and in your heart and in your mind and in your behaviors. So be patient with the time that it's going to take for you to become this newer, better person that you're trying to become in this newer, strange, I'm trying to get back to normal world. I don't like the term new normal because I'm not so sure that many of you were normal before. Normal is subjective. So you know what you need to do for the feeling that you need to feel, which relies upon you being okay. So be patient. And finally, E stands for expect the unexpected or you will not be ready for it. Expect bad days, better days, not so good days, unsure days. We're all Floridians. We're used to hurricanes, so we're always expecting and prepared. We really should be rattle-proof. Expect the unexpected. There's going to be ups and there's going to be downs in life. Your heart reminds you at all times that life's about sinus rhythm. You want ups and you want downs. If you are flatlining, you are dead. So to be alive and to be who you are, you have to be aware of bum, 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 bum. You want the ups and the downs. So expect good and bad days and be glad you've got them because it means you're alive and you're interacting with your world. Crisis brings out the best in all of us, even though we don't like it. Many, many times people come to see me or come to see a doctor or a dentist and you don't want to go because it's going to hurt. But we hurt to heal and to help. It requires that we do a little hurting, but the hurting always brings about healing. Let's heal ourselves. We can do it.